He's been called the future of bluegrass. Connor Knighton introduces us to guitarist Billy Strings.
Sunshine falling on the pedals so fine.
The speed with which Billy Strings flies his fingers across the strings of his guitar is stupefying.
Well, when the skies are gloomy and you're covered in the frost.
He's been playing bluegrass music ever since his hands looked like this. Way back in kindergarten, he'd already picked out his dream gig.
When I grow up, I want to be a bluegrass player.
I mean, that is amazing. First to just even know what that was at that age.
I mean, I was already like a sort of musician already.
Billy Strings, born William Apostle, earned his nickname while growing up in central Michigan, playing guitars almost as big as he was, playing with musicians decades older than he was. His stepfather, Terry Barber, taught him how to play.
You know, playing bluegrass all night, and my dad was the life of the party. And I was like, man, that's what I want to do.
But as Strings got older, he noticed that the parties at the trailer park where he lived never seemed to stop.
It was amazing. And then, you know, somewhere those parties kind of started to get a little darker, and people started going to jail. And, you know, as a little kid, I'm going, oh man, what's going on, you know?
Strings says his parents had fallen deep into methamphetamine addiction. In his song Taking Water from his Grammy Award-winning album Home,
Nothing lost and nothing found.
he sings about his memories of home.
Friends and loved ones falling down. Can't you hear that mournful sound?
It just felt like if I was there, I was going to become an addict or go to prison or end up dead somehow.
Strings moved out of the house at 13, then to Traverse City, Michigan after high school. Following a brief stint playing heavy metal, he started crafting his own brand of bluegrass.
She drove a Cadillac while
I learned how to play music by playing bluegrass around a fire with my dad and stuff, but I learned how to perform in a metal band.
When Strings is on stage, it's always a high-energy affair. A departure from traditional bluegrass legends who seemed to pride themselves on their stoicism.
It's better if you just have no expression, if you just look like a statue. That's the best. And even better yet, if you look like you're just like not even stoked to be there.
You look very stoked to be there.
I am. I am very stoked to be there.
His fans are just as passionate. Strings has attracted a group of admirers who travel from show to show, a Deadhead-esque following typically associated with jam bands.
I don't really think of us as a jam band that much. I mean,
You jam.
We kind of jam. Maybe it's just like, maybe I'd like a more sophisticated word.
How about the future of bluegrass? That's how American Songwriter magazine describes Strings. Last month, he won Artist of the Year at the Americana Awards. When he's not out on the road, he's relaxing on the lake.
I mean, come on. I mean, you're supposed to at least leave the dock, right, before that happens? Wow.
Fishing near the home he recently purchased in Nashville with his fiancée, Allie Dale.
I spend a lot of time out here like for solitude, you know, and I just needed to find a place near this lake because this is where I fish the most, you know.
mercy is gone.
Strings' next album, Me and Dad, comes out next month. It's a collection of bluegrass covers recorded with the man who taught him how to play. He says his parents have been sober for the last decade.
So like, you know, I talk about this stuff sometimes and I worry that it will make my parents look bad or something, but like, it's really a success story.
What would you give in exchange?
Strings, who turned 30 last week, says he's ready to stop focusing on the past and start thinking about the future, or at the very least, the present.
My whole sort of adult life, I've been looking in the rearview mirror, dwelling on the past, dwelling on the years I lost with my folks, or dwelling on the poverty that I endured, or whatever. And I'm finally getting to a point now where I'm starting to gaze through the windshield instead. not worried about what's behind me or ahead, really. Just going for a cruise.
In exchange for your soul.